Back to WTOL 11 Your Day. Is it time for a change, some new scenery, or a new home? What if there's a bidding war on the property you want? Ivan Smith of Serenity Realty in Maumee has some ideas on how to win a bid of multiple offers. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. You know, when we bought our home, man, it was probably 5 years ago. The very first house that we bid on was crazy. There were so many offers. We couldn't even come close to walking away with that home. Fortunately, you know, we were patient and we found a great situation. But we know even more and more now that there are these bidding wars, multiple offers. How do you win? You've got some tips this morning.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing I can tell everybody when they're getting ready to put an offer on a house is that the bidding's going to start at the list price. All offers should be at the list price or higher. The days of getting your offers accepted for coming in lower are just gone. You know, we've seen, this is not recommended, but we've seen a lot of inspections being waived or the remedy period being waived. And that's just what we're seeing on the houses that we have.
Wow. Okay. So first of all, you got to offer above list to even start with. And then some people are waiving those remedies on inspection periods there. As you mentioned, not recommended, but it is a tactic that can be successful. What about if you put an offer in and it is way above list, but that appraisal comes in and it's lower? What happens in that situation?
Well, that's a great question, Amanda. We actually see this all the time, and a lot of agents and the buyers are doing what we call an appraisal gap coverage, which means that in the event the appraisal does come in lower, how much cash do you have to bring above and beyond the appraisal price to get your deal accepted? And we're seeing them every single day.
Right, because, you know, financing, I mean, they're not going to cover, you know, they're not going to finance above that appraisal. Is that correct? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so the bank isn't going to lend on a higher than the appraised amount. So they're bringing as much cash above and beyond as they can to get their bid accepted.
Wow. Okay. So get that appraisal gap coverage. That's something else you've got to think about. And, you know, this is the season now where people really need to become experts and start looking, because folks want to be in their house by summertime, you know, before school starts in the fall. So now is really the time that things start to heat up, isn't it?
Yeah, start paying attention to the actual areas that you want to live in. You know, start paying attention of the signs going up and what they're selling for. It's all public information. So just make yourself an expert in the area before you even start to go looking.
Right now, I mean, so we're still seeing houses go on the market and then they're gone in a matter of days? I mean, how quickly are these houses turning?
Yes, today we have one on Heather Downs going live, and we have over 25 showings just today. And I woke up this morning and already have an offer in my email box for the home, and they haven't even seen it. But all the showings start as we speak.
Wow. Okay. So people are putting offers in sight unseen. So it is wild and crazy out there. Do you see this, you know, slowing down at all here in the near future?
Well, if people are waiting for a crash, it's not coming. We didn't build enough houses for people to live in. So I do see with them raising rates within the next couple of years, I do think it backing off a little, but I don't think we build enough houses. So I think I think it's going to be a continued problem, a good problem.
Yeah, just so much demand and not enough supply. So that's why prices are going up, and that's why you need to be prepared, you know, to make those offers above list. And yeah, it's crazy. People need to get a realtor, obviously, to help them become experts. You guys can help them out with that.
Absolutely, and I have one more tip.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of buyers writing in that they are going to bring tacos to the closing table for everybody involved in the transaction.
That's how it works, folks. You got to bring tacos, and there are plenty of great places around here to buy some and bring to the closing table. Ivan, that's a great suggestion. Tacos win every time, don't they?
Yes, thank you so much for having me, Amanda.
You bet. Take care.